Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we will discuss anti-2 bases. So today is another tutorial again, and also because of the giveaway. I will end the giveaway in 2 days. So if you haven't participated yet, you can watch the video and send a nice comment and subscribe, and you're automatically in the giveaway. I will pick one random guy and will ask him for the hashtag. And I also got a pretty good day today. We are currently, I think, place 526 in the world, and we have all devs in, so pretty cool. And if you like such tutorials like these, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. And if you have some questions about Zaplalo or anything about the game, you can ask in the comments or contact me on Discord. I'm always try to write back on every message, but now have fun with the video. Coming here to the first ring base, and this is again an anti-2 base, and on this base it's a very annoying base, probably because of the multis and the poison towers. In High Legends there are probably more signals than multis, just because of the root riders, but multis are worse for us Lalo players. So if you have single, you can like really be happy. But yeah, so on this base, what do we slap? And there is some value, of course: the scatter, the poison tower, the queen, or the queen, the multi, the expo, and the poison tower. And I decided to went for the queen, the expo, and the multi. I could have got out the poison tower as well, but I missed my saps. So yeah, if you have this space, you know you can sap this poison tower with everything together. So yeah, at the moment I'm just waiting for the queen to get in the right position. Just because for that I'm just placing down some archers, but they are wasted because of the mortar. But yeah, you see the lightnings are not the best. You could have got out the spell tower as well, but just added, for example, how strong Lalo is, or Zaplalo. Now I'm funneling with an archer. Again, you have really good time. You should probably start your Lalo at maybe 1 minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute is already very close, but 1 minute 10 to 1 minute 30 is probably a good timing for the Lalo to start. But yeah, with my Sui, I want to get out the Eagle, the Single, the Royal Champion, the Expo, and this new Archer Tower right here. And you see the Grand Warden sadly targeted my Queen, so I froze it. Was a waste freeze, because if you have done it better, you probably don't have the Warden on your Queen. But yeah, was unlucky that the King got targeted by the Single as well. But you see, I got my value. I'm now sending in my Royal Champion. She should get the Single out of the scatter out of the way, and of course the sweeper. The sweeper is very annoying for your blimp. If you see how it's facing, if the blimp is above the clown castle, it's just getting pushed back by this and this sweeper. So you rather want this to get care of. Instead, you probably, or maybe your blimp can even fail and you 1-star. And yeah, I don't know if I can call it lucky, but it was a good spot for me to fight off the CC. I mean, of course the ground bow would kill my queen, but I have my Royal Champion, And yeah, and you see 1 minute 10. The Lalo starts at 1 minute 10 and you have easily time for the whole base. Of course, I would have more time rest. I think I got 14-15 seconds at the end to spare. But you see, I'm starting it. Some loons down here to support the Royal Champion to go for this expo, because she will run off to the ice golems as well. And you see I'm starting in my Lalo into directly a heavy defense. I don't want to waste freezes on the multi here, so that's why I'm instantly going in here, sending in the blimp, another headhunter, so I can use the warden very early and get a very good warden ability. You see, covering every loon and 3 lava hounds as well, probably a little bit much. 2 or even 1 would have done the same job. And now you see the sweeper and this sweeper are really annoying. But my Royal Champion is there for the town hall, again with the Yetis. And now it's just about the scatter. You have a haste, you have a freeze, and this should easily go through. I can speed it up, and you see it's absolutely not even close. And yeah, that's how easy you can take an anti-2 base. You just need to see the value in the saps and the sweep. Coming here to the second ring base, and this base has 3 multis but 2 poison towers. Now I said in the last replay that multis are better and singles are better for you, and that is true. So these 3 singles are really good for me. But now you probably all know this base. It's very popular. I think it was a base from Itsu that he used in the last season. But yeah, in this base, where is the zap value? And it's pretty obvious, but only if you really see the zap value. You can actually zap 4 key defenses here at the same time. And this is the monolith, the scatter, the infernal tower, and the poison tower. And if you know the crack, if you put the saps on the bottom left of the air sweeper, you get all 4 buildings. But you need to pay attention. The new base, the new style of this base, there is the single 1 tile more on the top, so it's not possible anymore. But here on this base, it still is. So that was pretty obvious that I went for this. I'm speeding up a little bit. You see, missed it. But I hope you see it on the sweeper, on the bottom left of the sweeper. If I could paint, I would paint it in, but sadly I don't know how I can paint. If someone knows how I can paint on the screen on an Apple device, please let me know, because I really would love to paint. It's way easier for me. But yeah, if you get this monster sap value, because it is really, really good, what do you want to do? Now, probably there are 2 options that you can do. Of course, go on the lower side for the Royal Champion, the Archer Tower, the Expo, and the other Expo, or for the Eagle, the Scatter, and the other Expo. You probably won't get the Infernal Tower behind there. But yeah, I decided to go for the Eagle, just because the Eagle is really, really annoying if it's up the whole match or the whole attack. So I tried to go in here and here again, and you see I placed my queen more in the middle because of this ground expo. If I would place her up here between these 2 buildings, she would walk up for this wizard tower, or I don't know, and the Expo would always target her. So that's why I placed her down here. I already start funneling down here for my king, because my queen is really in the middle. That's why I really want to go inside quickly, just that my king can tank. I know my queen walks in first. Now my queen wasn't the smartest move, but yeah, she got targeted. And I failed my wall breaker as well. I should have waited a little bit more. But normally you easily can get this wall break and get out the scatter as well. And I was unlucky as well that my queen made one step, so the ground Expo saw her again. And yeah, was a little bit unlucky, but that was the reason why I didn't got the scatter here in this replay with my sweep. But you still have your RC. You can always use your RC to get better pathing for your Lalo. Now you see it is not really a good pathing at the moment. You always want to have a clear shave, an L or an I shave. So if these buildings were gone, you would have got the clear L path. So that's what I tried with my RC. C starting in the Lalo for the L shave, and my RC for these buildings down here to get accurate pathing. Now the sweeper is a little bit annoying. They see a good warden ability, catching the hound, catching the blimp, catching some headhunters just for the king. So your RC is not stuck. And you see, with the RC clearing these buildings down here, you have now a clear path. My RC even is very clever and don't go through the Giga Poison. And now I'm freezing the Ricochet Cannon, the Expo and the RC. Of course the RC is very good against your Lalo, but not because just of this. If you saw it, under these looms are some headhunters. The headhunters have to arrive, and that's why I'm freezing the Ricochet Cannon again, just that my headhunters don't die, because if my headhunter would have died, the RC would have still standing and would have taken all looms down. But you see, with the headhunter surviving and the RC is down, this is a good overkill, and can speed it up a little bit now. And yeah, that was it. And let's go directly into the next base. All right, coming here to the last base. And this base is looking pretty similar to the last base we just discussed. But in this base, it's the newer version. So, like I said in the previous replay, that there are two versions with this Inferno Tower set down by one tile. So, if you're now trying to set them all together, it won't work because they are too not in range. I'm sorry. But in this base, there is again pretty good sap value with this single Inferno Tower, with the Expo and the Scatter. But if we are looking at the zaps, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I failed again my zaps. I didn't get the single out, but it shouldn't be a big deal. It's a single Inferno, so that's why. But you just need to know it is possible to zap all three of them. So yeah, now you see I'm funneling with some loons because of this Tesla. I really like to funnel with some archer because it's just a very cheap funnel and you have the time, so why not? And now in this replay you see my queen is more to the bottom. And I said in the last replay I sent she in more from the middle because of this ground expo right here. But here I set it out. So always start in a corner if you can, because it's just way more predictable where the queen is going. If this building is out, this one right here, and you send in your queen right there where my unicorn is now, your queen will walk to 99% down to the cannon right here. But if this building here is not down, she will now target this building and walk to the storage. But if this building is gone, she will walk to the cannon. And now you see I'm going into a monolith, a scatter, and 2 poison towers. Normally, if there is a multi-tower right next to the monolith, it isn't a good idea to place a skeleton spell, because the king or the queen or whatever, everything tanky will get targeted immediately. Now sadly my king gets targeted anyway, so yeah. But you see with the gauntlet I'm still getting very good value. We're getting out the scatter, we're getting out the the monolith. And now I'm already starting with the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion should take out this buildings down here, the Expo, maybe even walks into the Builder Hut and takes out the Inferno Tower right here. But the Royal Champion is only again for the pathing. You now want again a good pathing for your Lalo. Again the L shape, and that's just only possible if the RC clears out these few buildings down here and you have your good pathing. So normally in every other ring base you probably take the blimp for the town hall, and that was the plan for this one as well. But I saw that my heroes will get the town hall anyway, so why should I take a blimp if a drill is way better with the stuns and is more for your Lalo. The sweeper is a little bit annoying, but one sweeper is handleable. And the drill, you see, is doing a very good job and is good again for this queen as well. I think the drill will open right here, but normally he should get more in the base, and if he's instant next to the queen, they will take out the queen. But like sadly in this one my drill opened early, but you see there's just only the queen and the multi-archer tower that can defend this, and these defenses are getting overwhelmed. So the space is gone as well. The single Inferno Tower would be gone, but is now gone anyway, so I can speed it up. And you see, singles are pretty cool if you are playing Lalo. That was it with that video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe, and maybe write a nice comment so I know what I should do as the next tutorial.